So, what's the real difference between people who build wealth and those who just don't? Well, our source material says it's not about how hard you work or where you come from. It's actually about 5 key shifts in your thinking. Let's break those down right now.
I mean, think about it for a second. It's a question that probably bugs a lot of us, right? You see people working incredibly hard, physically demanding jobs, and yet they're often the ones struggling the most. The wealthiest people in the world. They're not out there laying bricks, so if it's not about pure hard work, what is it?
And here's the answer our source gives us. The biggest gap isn't about physical strength, it's about mindset. It really all comes down to how you think. Let's jump into the 5 core habits that really shape this wealth-building way of thinking. All right, habit number 1. This one starts with a really simple question you should ask yourself every single time you spend money. Are you spending this to look rich or to actually get rich?
Just look at the difference here. On one side, you have money coming in, and then immediately flying out the door to impress people. You know, that new phone, a fancy bike, usually paid for on credit. It's a trap, a cycle of debt. But on the other side, you have the wealthy mindset, where money is seen as a tool. It gets invested into things that are actually designed to make even more money.
And that whole idea of buying things that make you more money, well, that leads us perfectly into our second habit. You see, it all boils down to understanding 2 very, very important words: assets and liabilities.
Okay, so let's start with a liability. Our source keeps this super simple. A liability is basically anything that pulls money out of your pocket. Think about it. Your car payment? Liability. Your credit card bill? A big liability. Even that streaming subscription you forgot you had? Yep, it's a liability.
And now let's flip that coin over and talk about an asset. An asset is the complete opposite. It's anything that puts money into your pocket. That's it. It's that simple. And the big mindset shift here is to stop collecting things that drain your wallet and start collecting things that fill it up.
So, here's a little homework for you. Just pause for a second and really think about it. When was the last time you bought something that wasn't just another bill, but was actually designed to put money back into your account? It's a really simple question, but man, the answer can tell you a lot.
Okay, on to habit number 3. This one is all about building real, genuine financial security. And to do that, you've got to take a hard look at where your money is actually coming from.
Just ask yourself this question. How many ways does money come into your life? For most people, the answer is 1. Just 1. Their job. But have you ever stopped to think about how risky that is? I mean, if that one source of income suddenly vanished tomorrow, what happens the next day?
And this is exactly where the wealthy mindset is so different. They get it. They build multiple streams of income. Sure, they might have a main job, but they also have a side business or some rental income or investments that pay them. If one of their wells happens to run dry, it's okay because they have others they can drink from. Now that is real security. So for our 4th habit, we're going to shift gears a little bit. We've talked about your money, but let's talk about something that's maybe even more valuable, your time. Specifically, what are you doing with your free time? When you get a free moment, what's the first thing you do? Do you just start scrolling through social media or watching funny videos? I mean, we all do it. But our source points out that people like Warren Buffett spend something like 80% of their day just reading. Bill Gates reads about 50 books a year. They're not just killing time, they are actively investing it in themselves. And I love how our source puts this. It says, the size of your pocket will only grow when the size of your brain grows. It's so simple, but so true. The takeaway is obvious. If you want to earn more, you have to learn more. The challenge for all of us is to trade just a little bit of that scrolling time for learning time, maybe starting today.
And that brings us to our 5th and final mindset shift. And honestly, this might be the most important one of all. It's about a choice that we all have to make every single day. Are you going to make excuses? Or are you going to take action?
Oh man, we've all heard these, right? Maybe we've even said them. I just have bad luck. Well, my family wasn't rich. The system is rigged against me. Our source points out that thinking this way is a complete trap. It puts you in the role of a victim, and it leaves you with absolutely no power.
The wealthy mindset just completely flips that on its head. It's about rejecting all the excuses and focusing only on what you can actually control. So instead of complaining, the question becomes, okay, this is where I'm at. What's one thing I can do right now to make it better? It's a huge shift from blaming others to taking responsibility. And that, right there, is the final question our source leaves us with. Are you going to spend the rest of your life complaining about your situation,
Or are you going to decide starting today to take the action that's needed to change it? The choice is yours.